before I came up here, I was thinking, if I wasn't American, bring them home! Bring them home! Bring them home! Bring them home!
Bring them home! Bring them home!
Thank you. Bring them home. Let's let everybody here in Times Square, let them know, bring them home. They're going to be like, bring who home? Because they don't know. They don't care. We have to let them know that Jewish people still exist and they matter. Let them know. When I was sitting right here, I was thinking, if I wasn't American, I would be Israeli. If I wasn't Muslim, I would be Jewish. That's how closely I feel. I think I wanted to do 23andMe, but I don't want to give them my information. I know if I go just a few generations back, I'll find Jewish ancestry. That's how strongly I feel my ties to the Jewish community and to the state of Israel. Whatever the solution is, I know it's out there, and we're going to find it through peace and unity, not hatred and bigotry.
Yeah.
So that was my first point. Remember the hostages, remember your humanity, and remember each other. My second point is a little bit more grim. This is a warning to every politician out there that runs a Western country. All of Europe, the United States, Canada, Mexico, you are next. You are next. If you think the terrorists are coming, you're wrong, because the terrorists are already here. Hamas and its supporters are already here. They're knocking at your doorstep. I was about to curse, I'm sorry. They're knocking at your doorstep. They're not on their way, they're right next to you. They've been your neighbors, they've been people smiling in your faces. The terrorists are already among you. So wake up. The politicians need to wake up and take accountability for what's going on and set laws that protect Jews, Americans, and everybody else. If Hamas had its way, if Hamas and terrorists had their way, we would see an October 7th every single day like we've never seen before. The Hamas terrorists want a genocide to end all genocides. And for the Muslims out there listening, if you think that you're safe just because you're Muslim, you're not. Unless you wear a full niqab, burqa, and a dress in all black, you are not safe. If you wear makeup, if you listen to music, if you want an education as a woman, you're not safe. So Muslims need to speak up too, because you're next. The West is next unless the politicians take action. Think about it. Jordan, UAE, Saudi Arabia, and a bunch of other countries in the Middle East have banned Hamas protests. Why do you think that is? They know what happens when you let terrorists voice their, I want to say, concerns and quotations, because they don't have real concerns. They just want violence. They want to eradicate Jews. They want all that to come to the Western countries. October 7th was absolutely terrible. Absolutely devastating. But if Hamas had its way, we would see a genocide to end all genocides. And we need to stop that. Our politicians, whoever the next president is of the United States of America, needs to listen. You need to stop Hamas right now. You need to stop its supporters and give peace back to the Jewish people and the American people.
Yeah!
So I hope that resonated with you. I'm gonna, forfeit the rest of my time so that we can get on and hear some amazing words from keynote speaker Rabbi Shmuley. Back to you.
The volunteer who came and found a solution to our candle, can they come back here? Hello, Kosher Dills. We can't wait to hear you today. We're going to have amazing music. There's so much that's going to happen tonight, God willing. As I said, we have mourning, but we also will dance again. Can everyone in the back hear us? Everyone in the back can hear us? Okay. My friends, What an honor for us today to have a recipient of the highest award, whether civilian or military, bestowed by the United States of America for gallantry, for courage and bravery under fire. There are so few living Medal of Honor recipients that I have to tell you that Captain Flo Groberg, who came in from Texas just for this speech, is only, I think, the second or third that I've met in my lifetime, even as I revolve constantly in military circles. To be a Medal of Honor winner is to be the greatest American of your generation. To be a Medal of Honor winner is to show the kind of courage that is beyond anything that even Hollywood could dream up. And to introduce our keynote speaker, a non-Jewish lover and supporter of Israel, great hero of the American military, who was bestowed the Medal of Honor by President Barack Obama himself. Every Medal of Honor recipient receives it only from the Commander-in-Chief. To introduce him is my very dear friend and one of America's foremost Jewish philanthropists, National AIPAC board member, David Sterling.
Card from 1974. The draft had just ended, and I greeted that card with relief that I would never have to serve in the Army. This was the heady days of the 1970s. I leave it on my desk as a reminder of the debt I owe my country for never having served. And here it is me who's being asked to introduce a man who emigrated to this country with his family, became a naturalized citizen, went to college, enlisted in the Army, went to officers candidate school, and then was deployed multiple tours in various combat situations, the last of which he was on a security detail, which I'm sure he'll tell you a lot more about. But suffice to say that those he was in charge of to secure were safe, and 2 terrorists with suicide bombers were neutralized. And although he suffered significant injuries in the course of carrying out that task, he still was able to complete his mission. And so, ladies and gentlemen, an amazing hero, a Medal of Honor winner, Florent Groberg, please come up and share your experience. Thank you.
Y'all hear me? You hear me in the back? Yeah.
By the way, when I met Flo at D-Day 80 in Normandy, it was because he was the personal guest of President Biden, and he sat behind the president at President Biden's speech commemorating the 80. My friends, for those of you who've never heard a Medal of Honor winner speak, this should be a life-changing experience and a moment you never forget. God bless you all.
That's good. It's a lot of pressure, though. Listen, all I told him in France was, he'll buy a beer if you just heat his meal. And it worked. He bought 2 beers. So, my name is Flo Groberg, and it's an honor to be invited here. Rabbi, thank you so much for this invitation on such a solemn day. I am not Jewish. I am married to a Jewish woman. My son is now Jewish, so he's been welcomed into your faith. I was born in France, and 50% of my family is Muslim. And my life changed. My foundation as a human being changed in 1996. I just come to the United States. I was 12 years old, about to be 13. When I came home from school, my mother wasn't home. My father was, and he was supposed to be at work. And I asked, "Where's Mom?" He said, "Your mom just took a flight back to Algeria." to bury your uncle. I was shocked. But it was the first time I was introduced to the world of evil. My uncle, who was an imam, put his book down and put on a uniform because a GIA, a terrorist organization, came to North Africa, into Algeria in the late 1980s, early 1990s to bring their radical Islamist mindset. And my uncle decided to fight against that evil because they did not represent his faith. And during Ramadan and a ceasefire, he was shot, he was beheaded, he was dismembered, he was put in a box, he was sent back to my grandfather as a warning. Why my grandfather? Because he was a prisoner of war in the French Indochine and one of the catalysts to Algeria's independence against the French after that. My grandfather's response was, I have 5 other sons. Why did he say that? Because evil and terrorism never wins the day. Because brave men and women will stand up against that type of evil. I went to war because as a naturalized U.S. citizen in 2001, the same people who terrorized my family and killed my uncle now attack my adopted country. And I knew that my foundation was set at that point. Why should I stand as an American, as a citizen of this country, and do nothing? My purpose, my duty, my requirement was to go and fight against this evil. And I went to war with a lot of hate. And I fought alongside some of the finest men and women. I fought against Al-Qaeda. I fought against Chechens. I fought against the Taliban. I fought against people I never thought I'd ever fight against in that part of the world. But in the end, I fought against evil. And on August 8, 2012, while I was escorting some senior high-ranking officials, we were targeted by two suicide bombers. People ask, what drives you to run towards a suicide bomber? Well, I'll tell you right now, and we have some IDF people, we have people who have been at war. First of all, you don't stop and think about the situation. You don't assess the situation. What you do is you do your job. And I went to war with a lot of hate. And I spent the next 2.5 years after that moment recovering at Walter Reed Hospital, thinking about that decision. And this is the only conclusion I came down with. Other than God coming down, protecting me and giving me an opportunity to still be on this earth and take a breath and then talk about my brothers who didn't come home, it's the reality that what I learned in combat was true love. True love of brotherhood and sisterhood. The fact that I was willing to put my life on the line for my brothers and sisters, day in, day out, night in, night out, just as they have for me. We're talking about individuals who are Muslims, who are Jewish, who are atheists. We're talking about Democrats and Republicans and independents in this country. We're talking about blacks. We're talking about Asians. We're talking about whites. We're talking about Arabs. We're talking about people with PhDs, master's degrees, and college degrees versus GEDs. We talk about individuals like me who didn't speak English till I was 12 years old. Why are we willing to put our lives down for each other? Because we found a way to love each other. We found a way to say no to evil. We're willing to go as free men and free women thousands of miles away and fight for that freedom. Fight for ourselves, for our country, fight for our allies, fight for those who can no longer fight for themselves, but to really remind all those individuals in this world that want to create tyranny and evil, that walk through our doors when we welcome in and try to destroy and shatter our world, that you might try, you might knock us down, but for the Lord of God, we will get back up and make sure that you never do it again. So I come here today as a friend. I come here today to let you know that Dr. Travis talked about, we are one humanity, And we need to find a way to love each other again. But it is an impossibility to do this if one group wants to attack another group the way it did on October 7, 2023. There is nothing worse than waking up and seeing that type of evil. But worse, there's nothing worse than waking up and seeing that type of evil and feel as a human being who's been in the fire that you can't do anything about it. The anger, the frustrations, the pain, the sadness that you feel when you see that type of evil is something that I don't wish on anyone, but you've had to deal with it throughout your history. But you know what I appreciate about the country of Israel, nation of Israel? It's its people who are willing to stand up against that evil. But this should not be a path forward for the rest of eternity. We need to figure out a way to be able to heal these wounds in the future and live in peace and harmony, to respect each other the way you want to respect. Look what you brought here today. All sorts of us, all sorts of people, different faith, together, commemorate this incredibly difficult day that happened and the realities that caused us that day. What is going on right now in our world, the pain, the suffering on every side, the decisions that need to be made by human beings. Because I will tell you this right now on this stage, the hardest thing you can do as a human being is take another life. And for those of us who have done that, it never leaves you. It will haunt you forever. You just pray to God that the reason you did it was the right reason. And unfortunately, that is exactly what evil wants to drive. It wants you to suffer. It wants you to never remember, to never forget. It wants you to remember the things you were forced to go do. But that is why we have these heroes across your nation, across my nation, and across the world who are willing to put their lives and endure that pain to do the right thing and destroy that type of evil. Yeah. Woo! Yeah. I will close it out with this. Our sole mission, sole purpose should be to bring these hostages home. It is, we got to bring them home. These are the most important words of today. What they're going through, what they've gone through and continue to go through is something that I could never imagine and will never try to understand, because I will never be able to understand. So with that, God bless you. Continue on with your fight. And I pray that our allies around the world support you on this mission to eliminate terrorist organizations like Hamas. God bless you.
I just want to repeat in case you didn't quite hear. Thank God we have a massive audience. I hope everyone in the back can hear. This brave American, who is a naturalized American citizen, for those of us who don't understand the importance of immigrants, this brave man was escorting Afghani army commanders for a senior leadership meeting when two suicide bombers came to blow them up. And he saw both suicide bombers in Afghanistan, and he charged them, and they both detonated. 4 people died. He somehow survived and spent 2.5 years in Walter Reed Hospital and was given the Medal of Honor by the President of the United States. That is a level of bravery that is unthinkable. He is a freaking hero. And that Jewish son of yours, no matter how many Medal of Honors you win, they're still going to criticize you constantly and make you come home on time and drive you nuts, okay? My friends, we have music, we have speakers, and I want to tell you, one of the most popular speakers we have every single time is my dear friend Lady Anya Gillenson, who just published her new book. And to get us all ready for our next speech, we have a Jewish musical legend. We're going to get riled up. I told you, we're not only commemorating the martyrs and the fallen, the soldiers today, we will dance again. My friends, the one and only Kosher Dills.
What's up? What's up? What's up? Yo, what's going on? I'm gonna move this a little bit to the side and get busy here. How's everybody doing? Yeah. How does it sound? A little bang bang. I hope it travels. Wow, New York City, make some noise real quick. This is amazing. On 10-7 it's fine. I know everyone there because I come to every protest. So this song is called Bring the Family Home. I wrote it on 10-7 in California. Don't look over there, look over here, because that's what time it is right now. This song is called Bring the Family Home. On the count of 3, we're going to say Bring the Family Home. 1, 2, 3, Bring the Family Home. Let's turn it up, let's go. Turn the beat up really loud. Turn it up loud, here we go. Yo, I'll say yeah. I'll say hell yeah. Yo, from Kanye to a Mars, it's all the same. Namaste, synagogue to a Mars, praying your pain. I march for BLM, I march for Ukraine, but this time me and my people in the negative brain. See, I used to get punched in the face, but now I do the punching. My family heated, cause most of us died in the oven. I went from what the F they disgusting, this ain't disgusting, now we hiding from the enemy. 80 school lunches, addicted to the internet and shares the sickest image. I put the yarmulke on, not even religious with it. Grandparents, women and children, you terrorists, but in the law. Pissed off, I'd rather be a man today. I say bye and take the billions and I ran away. Guess what, I got time to talk to fans today. Where's God? Who don't believe in us? Y'all play detective, figure out the media, cause every click maker lay the money on the hype. Why'd you wanna suck my ass? I can't say that, alright. 50 years since YK, we living life. NYC, put your hands up inside. Bring the family home, we got the world saying. Cry to death, I can't sleep, that's the worst pain. I'll remember tonight, the night the world changed. The line just roared, no one heard me. Bring the family home, we got the world saying. Cry to death, I can't sleep, that's the worst pain. I'll remember tonight, the night the world changed. The line just roared, y'all can't hurt me. This is for social justice, keep on, what about us? For every family member murdered who wasn't counted. I rise up for peace, history shows that we offer first. It comes in context, that's a new trigger word. Victory is ours, yo, my people know the time. I believe in coexisting, you believe in being co-signed. Images are graphic, I don't need to be reminded. Don't share a fake infographic, new form of violence. I'm trying to be the great one. Dear allies, don't be the fake one. Wrote your name down, it's time to wake up. Stop using the lies for money and media clips. And me and Khalifa, hope you choke on dead terrorists. Again. Bring the family home, we got the world saying. Bring the family home, we got the world saying. Sing it.
Bring the family home.
We got the world saying. Sing it.
Bring the family home.
In New York City, sing it loud. Bring the family home, we got the world saying. Sing it.
Bring the family home.
We got the world saying. Sing it. Bring the family home. We got the world saying. Sing it. Bring the family home. Times Square, make some noise. So, I want to give it up for all, give it up for Shmuley, give it up for everybody here, and give it up for yourselves for not looking on the internet and coming here in real life, because this is New York City and everyone's allowed to walk wherever they want in New York City because it's the best city in the world.
Yeah!
I want to give it up to my buddy Cornelio who rolls with me. He played at the Israeli Day Parade. Me and Cornelio don't look alike, but this is my brother, and everybody that is here is my brother, sister, family member. Well, not everybody, but you guys catch the drift of what I'm saying.
I made this song because I needed to, and not because I wanted to. I didn't want to ever perform this song 1 year later. This song was supposed to be performed for a month, and that was it. My friend gave me a camera. He said, why don't you go interview people? I say, I prefer to be interviewed. He said, times have changed. He said, you're going to be a hero. I said, the level is extremely low to be a hero. To go across the street and ask people what they think of Jews, what they think of Israel. I'm an Israeli American, New Jersey. I was the first one born here in my family. I rep Israel like my Mexicans rep Mexico, like my black friends rep that. We all repping what we're repping. This song is called Ceasefire. I wrote the song because I want a ceasefire, but I want you guys to release the hostages first, so let's get it. My name is Coach Dills. I need everyone to put your hands up in the air like this. Even if you're sitting down. Come on, here we go. Just this like this. Just this like this. We gonna bounce like bah, bah, bah. I ain't no human shell, but I am human stale. My name is Ramadan. Evan, there's some people call me Coach Dills. I'm outside rapping MSD. Maybe podcasting, pointing fingers like why did this happen? That's the wordplay. Have you ever spent 2 or 3 times with somebody explaining why we here in the first place? Keep it real, privilege is benefiting. Who don't suffer from the killing? They trying to make millions. Yo, I got something to say, and y'all got nothing to say. But you be saying everything out loud, hoping that you get paid. Yo, you want that bagel chill? That's been the dreidel chill. Curb your anti-Semitism, now Larry David Jew. Sorry, creatable. Sorry, I'm not fake as you. But I'm known to keep it real as this. They on that home team. They want that real ass switch. You want that free what? NYC Israel in this bit. Here's how let's go. You want that real fire? How about that action? Oh, you want a ceasefire? Please get the facts from me. Problems, I'm working on it. Solutions, think I got it. Weapons down and no profit. Okay, release the hostage. You want that real fire? How about the facts from peace? You want a ceasefire? Please get the facts from me. Problems, I'm working on it. Solutions, think I got it. Weapons down and no profit. But first, release the hostage. Yeah, deals be coming through. But I do not got a partner that made me so comfortable. Not just sipping coffee with them, acting like they Milwaukee Buck with you. You turn around and buck at you. This is a relationship I don't wanna be. People watch them on TV, yeah, they wanna a piece of. The only time they think we pretty, maybe on the weekend. You turn the camera on everybody, this street man, where's the bad lie? Oh, where's the bad guy? I point a finger, you point a finger, yeah, that guy. Come on, what's wrong? What's up? This house, this lawn, this fence, this bomb, this gal can go on, hey, but it's real too many hands in the pot, so I'm ill, can't control when it stop. Actions speak way louder than thought. We writing over a bunch of rocks, some called houses and some called ops. Hands in the air like this. Let's rock, let's rock, let's rock, let's rock. You want that real fire? How about the facts from peace? You want a ceasefire? Please get the facts from me. Problems, I'm working on it. Solutions, think I got it. Weapons down and no profit. Okay, release the hostage. You want that real fire? How about the facts from peace? You want a ceasefire? Problems, I'm working on it. Solutions, think I got it. Weapons down and no profit. First, release the hostage. Make some noise. You killed it. My name is Coach Dills. I'm gonna be here. We're gonna play.
This shoe's got no rhythm, but this shoe's got some rhythm. Coach Dills, may I ask in your next song, would you mind if some people came up here and danced with us?
Sure. Yeah. Whoever. I got a good song though for you. Are we gonna do another song? I guess we're doing another song. This next song is it's more positive. Can I give you guys something uplifting? Yeah. Are you guys sure? Yeah. The song is called Doom Scrolling. Has anyone suffered from doom scrolling in the past year? Okay, everyone. The song goes like this, it goes, doom scrolling, who's trolling? I believe it is me. Okay, I'm open, not broken, can I change what I see? And then here you go, people are good inside, just take a look inside. People inside, just take a look. Let's do doom scrolling. Hands up like this, New York City, we don't have the crowd forever, let's go. Hey, hey. Hey, let's go, yo. Say I'm so brave, wanna say how. Guess you ain't ever got your teeth knocked out. Stitches in my forehead, step into my fortress. Guess you never sleep on a dirty old cat. Gotta go and figure this out, so I got some new plan. Couple moves in, but I never made a right one. Guess the insecurity, my people protest with security. Haters never had to fight one. We inclined to go front me. The things I do never made me go hungry. When the siren goes on, we hit floors. Love my people don't mean I hate yours. Curiosity going on the way to Lake George. Time to take a break, but what's a break for? Stop it, I don't care about the news. Hands up like this, we gon' rock it. Hey, who's trolling? Who's trolling? I believe it is me. Okay, I'm open, not broken. Can I change what I see? Here we go, people are good inside. Just take a look. Here we go, people are good inside. Oh well. Take a look inside. You don't want to. Big joy walking around with that phone. Fire up, bump, see a whole war zone. Friday night dinner, that's about shalom. Need is a button with a simple off on. Man on the street with the interview trying to change the whole world. People getting ridiculed, other people dying, man, I know it's so literal. Your other friends say I'm someone you should listen to, but I know you got a point, so I'm gonna comment a bunch of nonsense. You can't talk man to man. Smoke another joint on your burner account. High paid face, so you can't. Maybe ducks move something that guns and nothing, but and Rome wasn't even built in a day. Yeah, you know what Jewish people say in New York? Oi man, who's trolling? Who's trolling? People, it's me. Okay, I'm open, not broken. Can I change what? Here we go. People are good inside. Just take a look inside. People are good inside. Just take a look inside. Let's go 1, 2. Now hands up in the air like this. Everybody in New York City. We're gonna end this war. We're gonna bring the hostages home like this. Hands on, yo. See, best times to make the headlines. This time it's true. No one shot, no one pop. Everybody, let's go. Hey, who's trolling? Who's trolling? I believe it is me. Okay, I'm open, not broken. Can I change what I see? People are good inside. Just take a look inside. People are good inside. Just take a look inside. Say, I'm Israel Khan.
I'm so high.
I need a little bit louder. I'm Israel Khan.
I'm so high.
Here we go. Say, I'm Israel Khan.
I'm so high.
Say, me, my favorite Holocaust survivor. I'm Israel Khan.
I'm so high.
Hey. Yes. New York City, Israel, we did it. Give it up for my buddy Sammy Stagman, a Holocaust survivor of Harlem. My name is Coach Dills. I'm Israel Chai. I love you. I love everyone on that side. I love everyone on this side, and we're all still have to figure out what to do. So, you want one more song? Damn.
Yeah.
You got us? Can I do one more song? Is this